so what I'm going to have Kip do is put one hand on his sternum and one hand on his belly. So he's going to inhale and see if he can fill his lower hand and then his upper hand, and see if he can access breathing in the whole area. So he's slowly going to inhale and exhale out through his nose. And then he's going to take his hands to his side ribs, so in here. And he's going to see if, while he inhales, he can expand out. And then when he exhales, he's going to bring his ribs down and in. And then he's going to inhale, expand out into the hands. And when he exhales, he's going to bring them down and in. So giving space for the diaphragm to move. And we're trying to reset some of the diaphragm mobility and give it full room. Are you feeling it? This is going to help. There we go. And oftentimes when your mid-back suffers from some lack of mobility, you're breathing on the other side. Good. Right? Good.
That's a good one.
All right. So that will help your whole hip function. So if we tested your...
Was I doing it right?
Yeah.
Decent.
So basically the idea is your diaphragm needs to fill up and out and then come back down and in to get that full. So it's really less about this way as it is out and then down and in. And that will change the fascia and all the things that connect your diaphragm to your hip flexors. Everything runs and is interconnected. So that's good for recovery. That's good for warm-up. Just across the board. Okay, so we're good there. Should we do the hip mobility flow and a little strap? We could do a little strap stretching even.
Strap stretching.
All right, so should we show the hip mobility? So maybe this way? What do you think? Or should we face the...
Diagonal.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so what we're going to do here, are we going? Right, so what you want to make sure is your knee is not caving in at any point during this. So the knee is, if anything, tracking over the pinky toe. And so you can tuck your back toes under for more stability. And so from here, Kip is going to, again, draw the belly button in and his tailbone down. So take that arch out of the back, okay? Because what we're trying to do is elongate through this tissue. So he's going to inhale this arm up. So making a long line with the floor. He's going to open his chest slightly. Keep that tailbone tucked under, and then arch over to the side to feel it through the front of his oblique and down into his hip flexor. Good. Now he's going to exhale and come down on the inside of that leg. Okay. He's going to walk his hands open, away from the body, keeping the knee tracking over the toe to feel that active stretch in the groin. Back to center. Then going to plant his inside hand and inhale the opposite hand up. Exhale down. Inhale the other hand open. Exhale, come back down. He's going to push back into a little bit of a runner's lunge. So back hip is over the knee. Toes are going to come towards him. And then he can spin on his heel to feel the different hamstrings that are there. Coming back forward. And then we can stop from there.